Hello, scholars. Today we're using Jamboard. Some of you may have experience with it. I just want to use it for practice 2-4 so you could show me how you estimated your quotients. Remember, as one of the post-its here says, please work on your answers and show me how you estimated your work. Please tell me the method you used, whether it was rounding, compatible numbers, or multiplication. And then again, this is your area to kind of plan things out, ponder things out, think things out for yourself. All right. So the example I give is number 2. 283 divided by 5. I don't have a division symbol, so I'm using this mock one. And thanks to you guys out there, you would always put this in the chat. So thanks for helping me out. So 238 divided by 5. I can use compatible numbers. I can use estimation. I can, in rounding, I mean, or I could think about multiple facts. Well, in this case, let's see, 283 divided by 5. I want to keep my 5 as my divisor. So I may do a couple of things here. Now, just a quick thing with Jamboard. This is your pen. This is your eraser, your kind of pointer selector. Sticky notes, if you prefer to use those. You could add images, but again, you won't really need images here. Shapes, different shapes here. All right. This is your text box. This is what you might need as well. Laser pointer. No, you won't need that right now. All right. Maybe your pen. So if I take my pen and I make it either marker or brush, I'll go with pen. I'm just going to make it red. Okay. I'm going to take 283. And I'm going to try my best to write this out here. All right. And think about how I can estimate that. What would be the best estimation? Well, again, I'm dividing by 5. I could use a couple things that are divisible by 5, possibly 285. 300 might be easier because I have my tens place. So I'll round that to 300. Okay. And then I would have my problem right over here. I would have 5 divided into 300 as my estimation. Okay. And I would say, oh, 5 can't go into 3, but it can go into 30, right? Just going to point that out. It goes into 30. All right, I'm pointing that out for myself. So 5 goes into 36 times. 5 times 6 is 30. All right, I'm going to do my basic division, subtract. I get 0. Bring down my 0. All right, 5 has to go into 0, 0 twice, so it goes in there once. So my estimated answer is 60. All right, and I'll just write that here, estimated answer. And what I did, I'm going to take a Post-it, right, a sticky note here, same color, like kind of light blue. I rounded my answer. Or I used rounded my answer. Here's a better way. The method I used was rounding. And I might put in here, rounded nearest hundreds. Okay. And then that way I can see that. I'm just going to move that right down here. All right. So I can see that on my problem. All right. And that way it tells me again, I rounded, I solved my answer, and that's how I got my problem. Now, what you're going to be doing is the same type of things. All right. Solve your problems here. Right. This is number 1. Tell me what you did to solve them, to round them. All right. You can see I worked the problem out. Very helpful. You have 1, you have 3, you have 5. 5, you're going to need a dollar sign, right? You have 7, you're going to need a dollar sign. You have 9 here. Again, you're going to need the dollar sign. This is just a word problem. Show me what you did to solve it. Okay. And then 10 or 11 in this case, all you're doing is selecting it. It even says type out your answer on a post-it. Tell me the letter, whichever letter you suggested. I gave an example here of 45. 45 is not one of the answers. All right. But what would you do to find which one would be closest? All right. So put that on a post-it. And then finally, number 12, you may type your answer on a post-it, but you're going to explain how this is done. Or again, you could insert text, a text box just like that. Text, and then just make sure it's the right color when you type it in. And that's the letter up here to change the color, maybe white or yellow. All right. Hopefully that works, scholars. Good luck to you and take care.